Continuing to learn some new stuff. Probably going to be hard to incorporate a lot of it into a full run at this point still. But I'll see what I can do. I've officially, like, gone through, at the very minimum, the FMG tutorial all the way through Misery Mire. And feeling comfortable with pretty much all those splits. Still at this point, like, the issue I've been having is dying everywhere. So I certainly need to not die everywhere and finish runs. But I've learned some things, some new room strats here and there. Some things that, like, should have been super, super obvious and nobody ever bothered to correct because they're real minor things. But also things that are going to help me save 20 frames here, 30 frames there, 10 frames here, you know, all the little stuff that's, in many cases, kind of free. Sometimes there's some rooms I noticed, like, where I've learned there are easier strats that are also faster. Like, it's not faster to dash here. You can just walk around, and that's also easier. I'll see if I can pull a run together. Got nice hefty time saves available in the PB. Practice my bosses a little bit more. Pretty soon I'm going to try to learn at least the single poke cold stare fight. Like, get the poke dash. Either do one or two pokes, because I think that'll make that fight safer. Like, I grinded that out a little bit and got it down after having trouble there yesterday. And even, like, from the FMG tutorial, like, it's noted that doing, like, 6-slash is less consistent. So with that being the case, dude, I don't understand what to do with that RNG. Maybe I should still go around the other way. I keep trying to split through that torch and I keep screwing it up. But yeah, it's the 6-slash is much less consistent. Terrible start. Like, for anybody, just because you have RNG to deal with the way the icicles fall, and you have to do a lot of movements to manipulate them so they don't fall on you. And that's what I was, like, trying to do less unnecessary movements, and I ended up doing less than necessary. So I was getting hit with falling ice, and then they were getting loose immediately. And that's not what you want. I thought he was going to not get hit with that spin. Yeah, feeling a little bit less tired than yesterday. Got my coffee, just ate a pretty good sized lunch. So I should have time to do at least a few runs with some good energy here. Okay, that should be faster when he comes up. Let's poke. What am I doing? Why am I holding down? That's stupid. Makes no sense. Ugh. Yeah, I still have yet to watch through, like, the FMG tutorial version of the, or, like, what they suggest, all their strats for Turtle Rock and GT and Ganon. I feel like the big thing for GT is I just need to learn Ice Armos effectively. Like, need to get a handle on some of the, like, visual cues for positioning and know exactly when to move on the ice so my momentum doesn't completely screw me. But Okay, I made it through there. I expected to get hit because that was scary, but I didn't want to slash 6 times to get rid of the guards, and I don't know how to deal with that otherwise. But yeah, my Ice Armos is really bad. And I know I have a lot of time to save in GT, because, like, I looked through the gold splits as well for some of the top runners. Like, there's a Google Doc that's, like, publicly available to look at for them. And, I kind of compared each of my golds, and, of course, I'm lower, or higher. I have worse times on every split than, you know, all of the top runners, all, like, the 125 and better players. But the most noticeable was, like, my GT time was way worse. It's obviously it's a longer split and it's super technical, but even considering that, it's, like, so much worse. Again, I got hit? What is this RNG from the ropes? But, like, my gold Ganon is still really bad, too, but I have, like, a free gold waiting in that split. Dude. Nice rat RNG there. I don't understand these levers. Something about them doesn't make any sense. Because you're supposed to just hold A, you walk over towards the lever, like, to the right, and then you turn down and it pulls the lever. But there's a lever, the one in the dam and the FMG tutorial, it tells you to neutral the D-pad, which I don't understand why or, like, how or for how long. I don't understand that. And do I have to do that on this lever? Is there a difference? What does that do? Does that prevent that, like, turning and not actually pulling the lever thing that just happened? I'd like to know. Because I can't seem to get it to work where you just hold A, walk to the right, and then turn down. Maybe I'm misunderstanding and you're supposed to turn up then down? But Link, like, pretend grabs the lever when you don't. Shit. Shit. I shouldn't have slashed that guy that was only almost in my way. Still saved a second in that Hyrule Castle. I did not think it was that good. Dude, give me not shit RNG. I always panic at that first Armo statue, and I don't move in as many, I don't have as much cardinal movement as I need to. This was much better. I always want to move, like, angle upright as I'm approaching him instead of just going cardinal movements, like, right, up, right, down. Alright, I definitely need this heart. I'll grab the one under the pot in the Stalfos room, too. Oh, I guess I got 2 hearts from the pot. Neat. If I knew that was going to happen, I wouldn't have bothered with the other one. Not that it costs much, it's like less than half a second. Terrible door. I didn't get the key? I even took a step. I took like one tiny little step right and then turned back to the left. Oh, I'm dead. Cool. That's a reset. I'm not accepting a run where I die in Eastern Palace. I swear that like wasn't happening when I practiced it. I was practicing like that room a bunch to make sure I didn't get that RNG. Maybe I'd made a save state like at a point where it was already locked in or something, like going through the door. I don't know how that works. I practiced it like over and over and over and over again because I know I didn't used to do that strat just in case you get the bad RNG from the Popo and he comes up and blocks your arrow shot, because it's basically just death or scrambling at that point. It's hard to react to. But I was getting it consistently with what I thought was different RNGs. Interesting. It's not a good place to die. Oops. It wasn't really too terrible of a run up to that point. It was okay. Man. Alright, I'm glad I learned you can actually see that second guard, the one that doesn't aggro to you, but the second one, like that, you can kind of see his shadow, just like a... How can I not hit him? It's impossible, unless you get the stair lag. I need to like grind out that room to figure out where to release my spin, because it just does not work. But anyways, so you can see the shadow of that second green guard in that long hallway on the left. Coming to the back of the dungeon here. Or the basement, rather. And it's nice because you can figure out if he's moving right, you know to expect that. I can't spin and hit these guys. It's impossible. They're impossible to hit. Game's too hard. I'm trying to be like way too optimal. Like the first one I was trying to hit in a better position towards the door, because I always have him drop the key earlier than necessary. And I'm having to stop like a whole tile away from the front of the door. And that second one I'm trying to release the spin earlier rather than later to save the amount of time I'm walking with my sword out towards him. That's a good spot to stand for that key. I am very, very close to that lock, just dead center without touching it. Pretty good ball and chain. Just one tink. Definitely looking like 6 minute or less pace so far. Man, I really want a new gold for this. Like, my gold for escape isn't bad. But it's really weird that, like, Literally the first run I did when I started derusting this, like a couple weeks ago, got a gold escape. And since then I haven't gotten another one. It was the first gold I got from, you know, the last 9 months, however long it's been. Oh, he didn't move right as fast as I thought he was going to. So yeah, this room coming back doesn't make sense to me yet. The room with the 3 green guards. FMG says, don't try to weave in and out of the green guards. Just walk along the right wall and slash. But right there, I would have had to stop and slash a guard, and I would have gotten hit doing so. Then I would have had another guard in my way, so I would have had to slash again. So I would have had to take 4 slashes and necessarily gotten hit like 2 times by the guard that was aggroed to me in doing it. So I don't know how to dodge that. You know, let's just not die here. I don't really give a shit about losing a few frames. I don't want to be stuck in reset hell right now. Oh, yeah, that bottom snake. Bottom snake there sucks. What am I at? 3/4 hearts? I think I'm at 3/4. Yep, I was. No. I was at a full heart. Just... Dude, fuck off! Oh my god. I'm so bad at these freaking rats. I'm so bad at the rats. They don't make any sense. They all move exactly at the times I don't want them to move. And only at the times exactly when I don't want them to move. And only in the directions exactly where I don't want them to move. I forgot to start the timer. There's not like a start button like SM. Okay, this is gonna be a better run. I can feel it already. I feel like I can actually get something going. Alright. Yeah, a lot of this is just like still... I'm trying to be like super optimal places, and I don't really need to worry about that. Like, I'm not quite there yet. In the short term, it's going to make me do a lot worse. Like trying to get a really optimal left slash on that second bush. And I did it too early, and I had to readjust, get the slash. It was all out of whack. That's a much better guard kill. Maybe I was not as far to the right. Maybe that's why he went down so far. Because I feel like I was still, like, lower than I normally am. Or, like, the same amount low as I normally am, but he usually drops the key higher. And it's definitely faster if he drops it low like that. Again, the up RNG from him. Oh. I'm surprised that was as good as it was. I aggroed him a little bit early by not coming down right as late as I normally do. I normally do it way later than you have to, just to be really safe, aggro him late, and get in a very good position to hit him up. But that ended up just being faster. I'd like to know how to get around him without him being aggroed sometimes, because it seems inconsistent. Like, sometimes it happens when I try to pump a little bit around the chest. Sometimes it happens when I don't try to pump a little bit around the chest. Sometimes it's when I nudge. Sometimes when I don't nudge the chest. It's super minor unless I'm on, like, you know, 1 or half a heart or something like that here. It can be a problem. But it's still, obviously, a little bit of a time loss, because you have to, like, realign yourself for the stairs after he pokes you. It will never, ever, ever react to that rat RNG, so I'm just gonna... I just tank the hit if he comes down. Alright, I was too low. Same with that guy's RNG. I keep getting that low rat over there. Or low snake, rather, on the right. Nice. Made it out of escape. Okay. It's a pretty good time, too. I'm happy with that. I've been having a lot of, like, 601, 602 escapes lately. Nice to get one under 6. Not looking at a gold, but that's fine. Am I too low? I hope I'm not too low. I'm too low. I don't know how to deal with being too low. I guess the correct strat would be just boomerang that guy. I gotta work on lining up that visual cue that I have for being at the right point of the right point of that fence for the screen transition. Okay, good Octorock RNG. Didn't even have to do anything different. Okay, there's no way walking around that green guard like that is at all efficient. Leaving all these rupees behind. I'm so used to coming in here without full hearts and just taking that other one as a safety. I forgot for a second how to do the movement to the top pot. So that was a bit awkward. Alright, grab the key this time. Instead of turning around too fast and walking away without it. Nice, Popo RNG. Ugh. Awkward D-boost. Okay, let's not have this shot get blocked. Yeah, I just didn't come up high enough last time, I think. Because that worked much better, that was fine. I still got hit by the Popo, because I didn't, like... I was so focused on, like, watching to see if that arrow hit the green Igor that I wasn't even thinking about what the Popo was going to do after. Okay. No, dude, what am I doing? Shoot the bow at a normal fucking rate. Why can't I shoot the bow? Shoot the bow! What is this fight? Who's dying? Where is their... I don't know what health any of them are at. Oh my god. What is that? I don't know what happened. That went completely wrong. Okay. Wow, I have not died there in a really long time. I've died there before. Like, when I was first learning the top right position for that kill. Actually, I think I died there like last week, but I died there because I got hit once, not because I got hit 3 times and the fight went completely haywire. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that first part of the fight. Like, I'm not getting to where I need to be in the top left fast enough. And I don't know why not. Okay, I'm either killing the wrong Armos first, which should never, ever, ever happen, but does sometimes, or I'm not getting to the top left fast enough, and I don't know why my movement's so bad that that's happening. That's what happened here. I didn't get there fast enough. I tried to save it, and I pulled like 4 empty bows. Jesus. Like, I can just... And the problem here is that, like, I can take everything super comfy and get, like, probably a 131 very, very easily. But I don't want, like, a low or a high 131 that I'm not really happy with because I took all these rooms, like, super, super safe and didn't try to do like good strats that I should know how to do. It's not the case there, but like I could have had more health going into the fight and not died. I could just eat like 20 frames in that room and do things very weird and incorrect and never get hit and always get a good key drop. But like the last one was 20, 30 frames faster than what I used to do in that room. I'm not high enough? I swear I was above the bottom of that barricade. We're not really zooming there. But we're trying. How's it going, dude? This is the 4th run, and I've yet to make it out of Eastern. I mean, I'm getting there I'm getting to where I'm trying to go fast, but I'm dying immediately when I get places. So, like, sort of, kind of zooming, but zooming, like, straight to my death. The trend continues of, like, dying not on the things that I practiced where I'm expecting to die, but on some random garbage that's, like, should never be killing me. Like, I took 1.5 hearts of damage, or I took 3 hits on the Armos fight and died. Most recently, which is absurd. Like, the damage I took on that ball and chain guard is expected. That's fine. But the other heart of damage I took does not make sense. See, in that time that guy didn't poke me. I don't know why he sometimes pokes and sometimes he doesn't. This room optimally makes no sense. Was I really supposed to slash 4 times in that room? Unless I completely misunderstood what I saw in the FMG tutorial, I'm supposed to have slashed 4 times in that room. Twice to kill the first guard and twice to kill the second one that was in my way. Because it's not really worth it to move around them, apparently. Take the safety heart to hopefully not die here. Yeah, I died to... Oh, bad rope RNG. I mean, I guess it was good in that it was so very obvious that it was bad, and that middle lane was clogged that I knew to go around. It's better than it, like, looking clear and then screwing me over and getting hit. But yeah, I died in the Armos fight. I died in the green Igor with the key in Armos, in Eastern. I died to a rat back here. Is this the 4th run? I thought this was 5. Maybe this is the 4th run. Okay, it's not quite right, but I tried to do it. I tried to do the thing where you get hit by the rat, and then you slash your sword. I think you slash before getting hit, so it'll, like, push you down further, and you can come through this doorway without your shield out to get the rat frames. It was worth trying, but I think that's what I did wrong. I think I slashed too late. At least I'm able to see now what you're supposed to do there. Alright, this is a little higher than necessary, so I'm going to nudge. That's better than going lower. Yeah, I'm sure this will be a much better run, though, since you came in, Aaron. I should have slashed early to delay, because I knew that was going to hit me. Bad Octorok RNG a little bit, but that's not the worst. Yeah, I did practice Meyer, so I'm hoping to get there. I'm sure you're hoping I get there too. But I practiced a handful of rooms in Meyer, figured out what was going wrong with Spooky. Actually, I didn't figure out what was going wrong with Spooky, but I figured out how to get it consistent. Like, I have better visuals than kind of winging it and not knowing if it's too low or too high when it fails. So that's good. Learned some new stuff for Swamp Palace, some simple rooms, some things that should have been obvious. I was using way too many diagonals in some of those rooms in Swamp. And when you have boots, like, moving in a diagonal then dashing doesn't really make sense. It's typically much better just to move in cardinal directions than dash. Or if it's steep enough angle, just move at the diagonal and don't dash at all. But I'd like to try some of the stuff in there. I also learned that it is officially for sure faster in the dam to mirror the right block in the entrance. Or I guess you could go left too, but I'm not a crazy left-going person. Too much math? Where's the... what math? What did I say? I'm talking about cardinal directions and diagonals? Moving isn't math. Moving's like PE. Oh my god, that was horrible stair movement. You moved in math class? Dude, what is this Popo? Why is he continuing to aggro up every single time? He's just booking it at me. Bad cannonball RNG, I had to wait. I'll take the safety heart, because why not? My god. Safety heart almost killed me. It messed up the enemy. You're not dead! It is impossible to hit the correct number of arrows here. And I killed the Armos on the wrong part of the screen, so I didn't know where that crystal, or that pendant was going to be caught. Because I also learned, generally, the right places to catch crystals and pendants to save time. And by killing the Armos higher up, I had to catch the keep saying crystal, the pendant, much higher up than I was expecting. Alright, but it's okay. I am not surprised I lost time there. Wasn't the best Eastern, and also My PB was good at Eastern. It's probably the best split in the light world. My desert was also pretty good, so I'll be okay with losing time in desert if it comes to that as well. Okay, I really had no idea if I got that spin speed or not. It felt awkward. That was bad. It's still, like, very unintuitive for me in a lot of places to, like, hold a direction while dashing. Like that dash through the bush I messed up. You're supposed to hold left, and then when you get to the bush, you cancel with a, like, down left input. But I just, like, instinctively let go of left, or don't press it at all when I dash. That's just wrong. Ooh, that's a good split name, Aaron. I very much like that. Isengard. I should have moved up right instead of down right there. That's a better split name. Like, oh god. Terrible movement through the water. Per the rules. Because I like it so much more than what it's already called, I'm gonna do it for free. Give you a discount of all the points. Getting hard for you to come up with names? I mean, you're not obligated to if you don't want to. You do want to? Okay. Fair. Dude! Keep setting the bar hard. I mean, you kind of do, yeah, for the most part. I generally agree with that. I don't know, I always move at a downward diagonal there. It's not optimal. Because you're going to dash down eventually. So again, cardinal directions. And then dashes is the way to go, generally. Or diagonal movements with no dashes. It's a good dash. Turns out it's so much easier to dash well when you're aligned to the grid in some of these rooms, and knowing how that works is helping me a lot, I think. Man, if I would have learned, like, NMG first, I would be so much... It'd be so much easier for me to, like, incorporate these strategies. But from Rando, I, like, built all this muscle memory from weird things that don't make sense. It's like some of these rooms staying on the grid is, like, just so foreign that I'm gonna forget which ones I need to, like, worry about that for and mess them all up. Oh, okay, not the worst. was a good room. The popos. Glad I didn't mess it up and get hit. Look how far away you can light those torches. How come nobody told me that? Like, I knew that because I'd done it in GT where there's like a tile falling off out of the floor in front of you. Oops, wrong guy. Oh, heck. Nice. That's a really good landmo kill. Catch it like down here. Oh, hell yeah. Is that a gold? I don't have much to refill either because my health's full. Yeah, that's a gold. Let's go. Let's ruin it on this Gelman dash, whatever these things are called. Yep. Not quite right. That's the name of the jazz hands. They're called like Gelmans or Geldmans or something like that. It's a weird name. It's not intuitive. It does not sound like the right name for that enemy. Thought they were Sandman? I mean, they are generally. That's not like their proper name. Like, look, you can look it up, like on the wiki or whatever, see what they're called. It's either Gelman or Geldman. I don't know if there's a D or not. But it's a funny sounding name. That's what they're officially called. It's the name of that strat where you're supposed to turn right and slash. I slashed then turned right is the problem. The correct strat there is you turn right and slash at a particular spot, and then dash to keep your sword out. If you do it at the right time, you squeeze between the cactuses. And I did end up dashing in the right spot. I just had to readjust. Yeah, Geldman with a D. Isn't that weird? Like they don't look like Geldmans. It seems wrong. Sandman's like too obvious. Geld is money in German, like gold. Is it like German for gold? Makes sense, like gilded. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this a little bit better. Kind of an in-between of what I normally do. Should be the quick warp. But maybe that makes sense, because they are, like, the color gold. Gold is gold in German. Geld is money. I see. Oh, I pause buffered, but then I still just walked my face into that guy without doing anything about it. Yeah, was that I don't know if that was a 3 or a 4 cycle landmo, but I know that I killed the third one to spawn first, which is also really helpful, so that even if it was a 4 cycle, it wasn't like a full slow 4 cycle. It's faster not to take the coffee break. No, doing the boomerang dash and landing on the pegs is the fast way to do it, but it's really hard. The thing I need to incorporate is oh, that was a good beetle room. Is using the pots. So you're supposed to like stand around at the bottom and poke dash at the bottom of the screen next to the pots, and then when the last one comes out, feeling a little sketch on 3 hearts. When the last one is out, you throw the pot at it so you can kill it a little bit earlier. What the fuck? Why can I not get these simple bomb jumps? This one and the one in Skull Woods are impossible to me now. If you mean like using the bow to hit the switch early, then it's definitely faster to do what I just did. But it's easier. The easiest thing to do is to use the bow, like walk up and get the coffee break. But it's not that much simpler. Let's try this again and not be an idiot. Alright, I walked like 1 pixel less far than you have to actually fall in the pit. That was very, very scary on the other side. That was a terrible fall. So now I'm short a bomb. I usually make it up somewhere and end up fine before I get to like Ice Palace anyway. Oh, please let me hit you. I hate when you bonk him, or like when he's in the bottom of the screen moving when you jump in. It totally changes the beginning part of the fight. Makes it like 7 times harder. Nice. Hey, look, I fell 2 flights of stairs, and I'm still like 45 seconds ahead. Would you look at that? That's not correct. I guess I'll just dash instead of trying to charge it again. Yeah, that's why, I streamed yesterday for a little bit. I don't think you were around. But my stream title was New PB is Terrible. Keck W. Because my new PB is terrible. Is this PB's from Monday? Tuesday? It's from earlier this week. I got a PB. And my PB in Hera is... oh, it's so bad. Like, it was a disaster. Because I messed up that dash, the Geldman dash that I keep talking about. And it caused me to take like 2 hearts of damage. And then I got hit by a boulder, and I was like trying to make it through Hera without things going wrong, and I died in the petting zoo. And then after the death, I like fell somewhere. Maybe 2 places. I think I died, then I don't know. Maybe I only fell 1 place. But I died and I also fell. I fell at the bumper skip. But, it was not good. And I was, like, slowly making up time in the Dark World. But, like, the prior PB had, you know, the 5 blue ball Aga, the death on Ganon. So those places were a lot better. So, like, when I look at my time save, for example, right now, from, like, PB to gold, there is... it's like a minute... well, with the new gold, it's probably... that was a 6-second desert gold, actually. With the new gold, it's probably more than 2 minutes of time save in the light world. That was bad. Okay, I kind of reined it in a little bit. And when you look at the fact that my total time save from PB to Sum of Best is like 4 minutes, that's half of it in the light world. Dude. You're not dead. Die. I feel like the worse I do that first room, the better the setup for it is. Like, the slower I kill that first guard, like the ball and chain on the left. I don't have enough money. What do I do for money? Oh, he's just gonna hit me. This is a problem. Clear body on the street corner. I don't know if that's an option. Wait, these are rupees. Now I have the money. I remembered at the last second. Kind of too late, because I'd already run past it. I'm not supposed to menu here. Yeah, that's like the last opportunity, I think, to get a guaranteed 5 rupees. There are 2 rupees? Oh god. There are 2 rupees in Circle of Ponds. Like, there's the 5, and then there's at least 2 singles. Maybe there's another blue one in there? I don't actually know. If there is, it's slower than that one. Apart from that little, like, bridge room and going out of my way for those rupees, this has been a good split. A little bit wonky in the ball and chain room. I don't think this game has streets, does it? There's like pathways, but they're not really streets. Because that's clearly the only problem with what you said, Aaron. There's also some, like, questionable economics in this world. Like, what things sell for is very, odd. It only costs 10 rupees to get, like, a super major sword upgrade. Yeah, 2 blue balls is nice. So that's gonna be more time save here, for sure. Like, you can spend 10 rupees to get your sword upgraded, but then, like, a pair of flippers to help you swim is 500. You know, that's true. Maybe it's the discount. Like, it's just, like, material costs or something like that, or, like, bare minimum for him to be able to do it and still feed his family or something. Alright, back up to a minute ahead. I should definitely always be a minute ahead here. I thought I was going to bonk on that. I thought I dashed up too early. What else is weird prices? This monkey wants 100 rupees to open this deadly dungeon that, like, might kill me. I'm not really sure what his motivation is, but it seems really sketch. Oh no, I missed the stupid dash. Did you know you can throw your boomerang between the him asking for money and the next text box there? Because I learned that the other day. I was mashing buttons and I like threw my boomerang and it tinked. Okay, this room is incredibly difficult. And I'm not joking. It's so hard to lift up that pot, step on the switch, turn and dash without like bonking the wall or just having weird diagonal movements. I don't know why I went right to get that quick hop. Should have went left. So be closer to the switch. But then some stuff is like, why am I walking? There's a dash you can do there. Some stuff's like free, like you turn in a mushroom and you get this magic powder for free. You don't even have to pay any money. But then if you want like a simple potion, it's like, what, 80 rupees? Is the green one 80? I feel like I should know the rupee prices, or the potion prices, but I don't. Yeah, blue's 160. I think it's 80, 120, 160, but I could be wrong. Come on. Is that too far? There we go. A lot of buffers. It's pretty slow. Honestly, like, blue's the only one I ever buy and think about, unless, like, I'm just desperately in need of a magic refill for, like, Master Sword Silverless Ganon or something. And then I'll buy, like, a green and drink it. This room is also really hard. Okay. Last arrow. Good thing I didn't miss. Seen the pod big key skip shenanigans? Yeah, it's, wait, no? Like, where you do, like, the rail clip in the upcoming room? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Is there, like, a setup for it that's not just complete ass? So it's, like, actually RTA viable? Although there's not really, like, a lot of purpose for it either, is there? I'm supposed to continue holding the diagonal. Dang it. There is? Okay. Or was the yeah from my previous statement, and I just read it again? Come on, just slash him again. He's friggin' dead. all dungeons RMG does it, or can do it. Yeah, I knew it came out and, like, was a consideration for that. But, like, there was no setup when I last heard about it. But I don't really keep up with a lot of the glitches very much in this game. So I messed up the beginning of that fight. I forgot what I was supposed to do when you despawn the fireball, because I knew it meant he was going to dash at me. I should have immediately released a spin on his face. Instead, I just, like, backed off and waited to like, let him run at me first, which is safe, but slower than it needed to be. Yuzahara is the only one that does it, though. Like, I know he's the one that found it, because that's what he does. Alright, save in a second. Not bad. Overall, good split, minus, like, a couple rooms and kind of bad. Hammer jump. Little slow. Phase 2 Helma. I missed a hammer hit on phase 1 also. But, like, not bad, not bad. That is bad. To bonk there. I missed the tree nudge, so that was actually dangerous. What? How did I get hit? Did I get frame ruled? Also, I'm not really sure how the movement in here is supposed to work. Dash down. It's another example, just like the light rolled version. You're supposed to hold left into angle down left. And I don't hold left naturally. Alright, I did this part right, most generally, talking to this guy, by moving left, then talking to him. I still don't know where you're supposed to menu or mirror for the quick warp. I think it's further left. It's definitely further left, but, like, I don't know how that movement works. It did look like a quick warp. I feel like I just got lucky and was on a different one. That definitely is the case, because I kind of know the visual. I messed this up. Hello? I missed the A button. Like, I generally know the visual for that. I just don't know the movement to get there. I was not on the right spot, but it worked anyway. I'm gonna go for the one into Swamp Palace too. I'll see if I can get that, but I don't quite have an understanding of that one. Oh, I missed the guard. That's a bonk. Why is it a bonk? I don't think I'm doing that screen right. I forget what I'm supposed to do there. I definitely, like, watched the tutorial and it told me how. This is supposed to be from the left? I'm gonna have to, like, go through and just, like, look at and really, like, study which ones are quick warps or where to go to get them, because I forget a lot of them. I know the Ice Palace when you enter from the left. So that one's free, but I need to just start doing it. Which is funny, because I used to do it thinking it was a quick warp, but then, like, sometimes I would mess it up and be confused by why I didn't get a quick warp, so I stopped, like, trying to set it up. Maybe, like, only swims from certain places do it, or, like, there's things that you can do when you jump in the water that can mess up the camera. I don't even know. always scared of that guy, and I don't know why. Let's go. Nice help. Just gonna kill him because I don't trust him. Oh, there's faster stuff you can do here. But I'm not gonna try any of it right now. I'm just gonna menu now. Gotta practice this room some more. It's a pretty good run. Nice free heart. What I really want's the free arrows. I don't know if those are... Wait, what prize pack is it that these Zazics are in? Ugh, that was sloppy. And where are the arrows in relation to that heart, I wonder? Because I get arrows a lot from that guy. I don't know if I'm ahead or behind. I didn't need to delay that dash. I'm not used to having sword beams to kill that berry. I really didn't need to use them to kill the berry, actually. Because he wasn't electrified. I should have just dashed up. Speedrunning wiki's broken at the moment? That's not good. Also not good is how this fight went wrong. Okay, it's fine. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that fourth hit, but I'm getting like... I'm like almost charging a sword spin, and it's throwing off the timing on the poke. It's fine. There's not really any enemies that I can like advance the prize pack for those arrows if I want them, which I do, but like that's just not gonna happen. I'll get some extra drops like randomly from the berries in Skull Woods, from the couple enemies in Ice Palace. I don't even know what's in the prize pack with the Zazic. That was a good Thieves Town. Save in 2 seconds. Let's go. Man, that's feels really sketchy to drop the bomb that early. I know it's optimal, but like, yikes. Down below the trees, dash. Trying to clean up that movement a little bit. It's a bad nudge. I need to like commit to memory some of these visuals for these last couple screens, because I'm starting to stop in my dashes in weird places. Excuse me. I think you can use A, Y, and X to mash there optimally through these text boxes. Whatever. I missed the spin speed. We're just We're done with it. Oh, that's another screen I want to align to the grid that I messed up. I want to move up from... Well, how's that work? I think I want to take the mirror immediately. Yeah, so I want to mirror immediately, move up, then and charge a dash to the right. So I stay on the grid, making it easier to go up the stairs cleanly. That's something I never do, and I forgot is the strat until just now. Okay, so bomb drop from the berries. Oh shit, screw you, guy. Okay. Really bad statue room. But I only got hit once. So I'm okay. Alright, let's not screw up the second bomb jump. It's the same as the first one that I screwed up. Maybe I should have bonked back, because now I'm down 4 hearts. That's a lot. Fairy wanted me to grab it. I could have delayed for it. But I honestly didn't expect it to move like that. Okay, I don't want to dash down from that key. That's something I need to learn. I was thinking so much about that being another room where you want to stay on the grid. Because it makes it so much easier to, like, squeeze between that spike and the wall. Gives you a huge window for that. Alright, nice job. You don't want to dash in that room. I don't know why I learned to dash there. Well, it took a heart to get a heart. That was disgustingly good. Everything except for the fact that that heart dropped above the ceiling was amazing. That was a really good Skullwood. The statue room was a little sloppy, and that last mummy key wasn't great. You just missed a really good Mothula fight. You want to look at some emails? What happened? We're already done with Skullwoods. I mean, it's a fast dungeon, and everything went really well with the exception of, like, the statue room and the mummy key room at the back. I just absolutely nailed the Hellway. The Mothula fight was incredible. Not quite a gold. I thought it was going to be a gold, actually. It had to be very close to one. I wasn't looking at the timer. Okay. Turns out this dash is easier than dashing twice on that screen. Why did I always dash twice there? Someone should have corrected that. A second and a half is all. I forget what to do on that screen right there. Something. I don't think you're not supposed to dash through that guy either. Oh, fuck you. The first one you're not supposed to dash through, but I always do out of safety. The second one you are supposed to dash through, but can get lotteried and get hit anyway. If you get very unlucky, like I just did. There's a heart under one of those bushes. The one on the ledge at the top. Okay. What you're supposed to do if you're down is pick up that bush, try and grab the heart if it drops. It's a 50-50. And then that rock has a heart that you spawn right next to. Imagine, what are we imagining? All the people. Getting lottoed by that ropa. Yeah. Oh, I don't have to imagine. It happens. And the good news is I didn't get knocked out of bounds into the wall by that ropa, because that also can happen. That's only happened to me once before. I don't know, like, if it... like, what it requires to get that luck. You know, I never remember... I'm just gonna not have full hearts going into ice. It's fine. I need to, like, practice getting the safety hearts before I can do it. Hello. Please enter warp. Okay, yeah, there's the quick warp. It's free. This menu, I always forget! And I say something every time. God damn it. I did that, like, the worst way possible, too, with the key. I am confused by when and how to kill those berries, though. I feel like I've heard conflicting things. I'm assuming that the FMG tutorial's right, and that you, like, there's certain situations where you should kill all 3 berries, but I don't really understand, because I was under the impression that you're not supposed to, because it, like, can make the... Fuck, dude. The door not open smoothly or something. There's a heart I wanted! Wait, what's that top pot? Is that a heart? I kind of want one of these bombs anyway. It's magic. Shit. I forgot. Well, I'm just gonna die here, apparently. Guess I'm dying in Ice Palace, because this is terrible. Oh my god. Messed that up. Please drop something of health. No, they only drop magic. No, they do drop hearts. I would like it, please. Good stair clip, though. No damage. That's not the movement you do, though. You move up and dash right. I need to practice that. The post-stair clip movement. Because if you get the good one and the bad one, you do different things. But you're supposed to enter that pit from the left side. And not the bottom. I have too much magic. From something. Yeah, too much as in, like, I didn't need that magic pot. If you do everything, like, totally optimally, you're supposed to, Yo, thanks for the support, Funtune. And Aaron. If you do everything optimally, you're supposed to need both magic pots, but if you play conservatively, like what I normally do, I only need the one on the right. This time I didn't need either of them, and I was confused. Because I used an extra magic shot, but I also got another refill, so I thought those would cancel out. Apart from all the damage I took, that was an okay Ice Palace. Bomb Jump went really quickly, the conveyor room was kind of slop. Cold Stare was really good. Like, pretty much perfect Cold Stare. For a 6/ fight. Trying to think about my resources. I feel like I'm short arrows for some reason. I gotta practice getting this quick warp, but to get it consistently, you have to kill the, you have to kill the Octorok. Oh, I forgot to set up the quick warp here. Oh well. But yeah, to get that one, you have to kill the Octorok in the post-Aga. Oh. If you can't tell, grab this thing! Holy shit, what's wrong with me? I'm trying to do different strats, and it's really throwing me off. Yeah, if you can't tell, I don't normally do that strat. Because it's awkward. You have to, like, stop and start your dash. I wasn't grabbing too hard. I was, like, thinking about how you can, like, hold the grab instead of tapping it. Like, instead of grabbing on the thing, you can hold it down as you approach. But I let go during my dash, is the mistake I made. What I should have done is started the dash, not let go. And that way, when I, like, got over to the lever, I would have been able to just, like, pull on it without having to repress A. So that was clearly my bad. Yo, got the wall grab to save the frames. I think I'm supposed to stop my dash going through those doors. Okay, that's something I still haven't figured out that I would like someone really, really smart to answer. Because there's some places where you're supposed to stop dashing and, like, center yourself on the door not to nudge. And some places where it's better just to, like, keep dashing and go through the door anyway. And instead of remembering, like, all the examples, I'd like to understand the why behind that. I think that would help me a lot. Because, for example, Ice Rod Cave is one that I know you're not supposed to nudge the door. Like, it's legitimately faster to dash down from the chest. Okay, that's really bad. But everything is in my way. Get out of my way, Barry. The Stalfos was in my way. He was gonna hit me, and I didn't know what to do. And he's hitting me, and I didn't know what to do. But yeah, like, I'm not sure why it's not faster just to keep dashing through that one after Ice Rod. Sure, somebody has an answer. What do I do there? Hammer dash? I forget what to do in that room. I need to rewatch the swamp tutorial. Because there was, like, so many rooms that I do things wrong that I was trying to remember all of them. I, like, forgot half of them immediately. That was definitely a better room up there. That one where you drop down. Better than I normally do. But also I did something wrong to not bait that fireball out of hitting me. the diagonal's just like a safe strat there. That's actually not too big of a deal. Oh, okay. You don't want to dash off that ledge. I don't have the hook shot yet to menu. Oh my gosh. Oh, you just don't have time, man. That's exactly the RNG that you're supposed to, like, turn down slash and then dash down. Still, this is a much better swamp than I normally have. I'm like really close to pulling some of these rooms together too. I guess I'm okay. I shouldn't dash there. Dashing in that room is like... Oops. Dashing in that room is like a couple frames faster, but you gotta do it really, really well. I'm not good enough to do it consistently. I should just walk up the stairs. Oops. You're not dead? That's 2 fire rod shots and a spin. Or did I poke him instead on the first one? Man. That's a really bad Argus. After a good split. Good phase 1. To get, like, you know, absolutely no movements after the first cycle. I'm still like 130 ahead, maybe? Something like that. Maybe more than that. Oh yeah, I didn't lose that much. Alright, cool. I lost 6 seconds. I thought I lost like another 5 off after that. I'm still taking this nice and safe. I don't want to mess with these crabs. But there's definitely faster movement you can do here. So you can, ugh, God. Trying new things, again. Not accustomed to that yet. But optimally you can do one of 2 things in that room. Either align and then dash through the door straight, which is what I tried to do and failed pretty badly at, or you can dash down and then align with the door afterwards. I don't want a menu here. I'm gonna get the friggin' heart. Why did I do that? Where am I going? What is happening? I'm confusing myself. Oh my god. I got a heart piece. An NMG run. I was trying to think about like getting that quick warp set up or trying to like be in the right spot for that. I forgot that was there. I guess you're supposed to walk up first. You dash left, walk up. Probably use the menu buffer, knowing when to stop your dash, to menu to mirror. So you can try to get the quick warp. I actually don't even know if I got the quick warp. I was so distracted by the heart. I wasn't even paying attention. Nice. No, are you protesting the fact that I'm in Mire because it's so terrible? It's such an awful place to be. I agree. It's like the worst dungeon in the game. Dude, what am I doing? Why am I getting this key? I did not get the quick warp. Gotcha. Okay. I learned how to dodge that fireball consistently every time now. So that's really good. You literally just like move up a little bit and then dash down. You're supposed to come out of that door further before walking down. I did not do that right. Up. Okay. Do I need more magic for spooky? I think I do. Because it's 3 fire rod shots. I guess I don't need more magic for spooky if I get it every time. See, like this door, you're not supposed to realign. You're just supposed to nudge it. Why is that door different than the door leaving out of Ice Rod Cave? Is it because it's a east-west door? I feel like I need to know. I just did some anti-pumping for no reason. Only like one time, though. And that door, you're supposed to nudge through. Ooh, I'm too close to the pit, I think. I already got the key because reasons. I'm doing this room wrong. I need to practice that. I didn't actually practice that room correctly. I think that'll help me do the proper key route and not be confused. Because you dash into that room, it sets it up differently. I don't even care. I'll take extra health because I'm bad at this dungeon. Sword beams are weird. Alright, good first room. Too late to get the spike on the way to the left. What was wrong with that one? Bullshit. Bullshit. I was standing in the right spot according to the things on the side, and I don't have enough magic. Why do I not have enough magic? To get all 3 anyway. I didn't hit the anti-fairy? Is that what happened? I can't like parse what's happening in that room and figure out where my mistakes are in real time. It's impossible. That's 7 shots. That's not good, because I'm already short arrows. Pretty good fight, though. Didn't hit the anti-fair. Was I above it or below it? Because, like, that's how I practiced that room a bunch. Maybe the sword beams mess things up. But, like, you walk in, holding angle up left, slash as soon as possible to get the Stalfos out of the way. Continue holding angle up left. And when you get to where Link's shadow is on the line between those peg blocks, you shoot the fire rod shot, continue walking left. You're able to move down a little bit earlier than before the, like a little bit before the switches get hit, but if you do it too early, they don't hit. Was I like a pixel too low or something? I was below it. I swear I had the visual right. I swear, it looked so good to me. That's frustrating, because I practiced that a bunch. Like right before I started streaming today. Oops, a little not correct there. No, you fucking asshole. Good thing I went for the fast strat. Good thing I went for the fast strat that saves like a couple frames, because I lost like 12 seconds and took 3 hearts of damage. Because he stopped exactly in the spot where I can't get around him no matter what I do. Oh, man. It's not even his fault. It's the dead rock above it that I had to do weird things to get around that set my timing wrong for that guy. I hate that. I'm not doing that anymore unless it's a rando. I'm not going for the drive-thru. Give me the fairy. I don't care. I'm bad at this dungeon. You fucking asshole. What is this? Unfreeze. And because that first dead rock screwed me over, I got stopped by the second one. And I got stopped there, too, because I had to slow down to get the fairy, because I don't trust myself to do this dungeon with an immediate 3-heart disadvantage. That's so dumb. I'm not trying that drive-thru strat, like, ever again until... I don't know. This time's dash past dead rocks where you can't normally walk past them? Is that true? I don't think I've ever done that before. When they're frozen, you mean? I need a bomb. Right up. Or right down, not right down right. Yes, interesting. I guess I'll keep that in mind to try it. But I've never experienced that or never noticed. Is it like on one side or the other, or is it like just in general? Man. Missed the hook shot on the torch. So, what's his face talking about WQ? Oh, I mean, if WQ does it, then I should probably not do it. As a general rule of thumb. Who's what's-his-face? Oh, what's-his-face is WQ. I see. Hey, there's a free fairy that I could have got instead of bonking into that rock and getting that free fairy. Whatever. I don't care. I should have went right. I read that wrong. My arrows are low. I should have grabbed those arrows. Too late now. Maybe I'll get an arrow drop from something. Oh, I'm bonking. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do here? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. So I'll dash down. Now he's in a very weird spot. Alright, good enough, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how to do that room if you bonk there. I hit the dash button. I disagree. But it only took one heart away from me and some of my time. No arrows. If I saw a 10 arrow drop, I probably would have went back and grabbed it from that pokey. Man, I'm gonna lose so much time on this split. This sucks. I think my Turtle Rock was good in my PB as well, so like it already was like almost certainly gonna be a time loss. Even if it was okay. It's been an absolute mess. Good laser skip though. I got the key dash, but then I like bailed on it early for no reason. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It was incredibly late dash cancel for no reason to make that kind of scary. I'm just gonna go with the comfy face first strat instead of the back door. Oh, extra slash doesn't need to happen. We are really far to the left and kind of low. I don't like that position. But, whatever. I tried to play it safe and make sure I bounced pretty far to the left. As a result, I didn't get the double. Alright, I'm still ahead. By, what, like a minute? Maybe? I'm exactly one crystal cutscene behind my gold. Yeah, I don't know why I went for that either. I don't know why I went for that, that drive-through strat. Like, that's just dumb. That's not right. What am I doing? Go! I still don't know which dashes are optimal here and which ones aren't. And apparently I don't know how not to bonk on the side of GT. I'm sure there's going to be some really obvious things when I finally get through this part of the FMG tutorial. I'll probably get through it this weekend. And then officially have, like, a good tutorial under my belt for every split. For the whole game. And can start, like, practicing more of this stuff. Instead of just looking for the obvious, easy time saves. And the biggest mistakes I'm making. Okay, so my arrows are bad. I don't know what to do about that. I guess I can get the arrow chest. I think that's my best bet, honestly. Is open the arrow chest before Armos. Because I totally don't understand this bomb drop. So I'm already gonna be waiting or damaging myself and losing magic. So we're just gonna like wait and pick up the arrows while I wait. To have enough. Like, where do I stand? When do I shoot? Shoot up. It's not working. I'm pressing the button. God, my timing's so off. Are you dead yet? Such a mess. I don't understand. The timing of when that fight, like, starts, like, will never, ever, ever make sense to me. I just don't get it. Like, there's no way to time the beginning of that fight. Like, partially just because there's no, like, boss music, but also, like, it just doesn't... It feels like it's different every time. I have no, like, internal way to measure that. So, like, I don't know when to shoot the first arrow at all. And I'm either, like, way early or way late, and then every other arrow either doesn't work because they're in different positions or something. I don't know. And I used to do... So I did try... Man, I almost made it. Something different than I normally do. I've been trying something that is simpler and probably way faster. Instead of doing 4 arrows up and then 4 arrows left, which seems odd, try and do 2 and 2 and then walk around with the Armos. Which has the advantage of, like, I get to the top of the screen faster and it, like, simplifies that part. And also, like, it just lets me kill them faster. Dude, I want these arrows. Just in case something goes wrong or, like, if I need to use them. Heck. Well, not getting that. I tried. Man. Should I have slashed? I should have probably slashed to fix my momentum there before. Where are you? Where is this guy coming up? Wait, is he dead? Wait, why did that guy die? That's amazing. How big is the AoE on Fire Rod? I don't know. Good question. I think it depends on your spooky variables. I know that it depends on your spooky variables. I did not know I killed all 3 landmos there. I got very lucky. But was not expecting it, so I still, like, wasted some time. I mean, I don't know the word for it. Like, ancilla variables? Like, spooky's like the name of the glitch. Or it's an altitude variable, is what it is. The altitude variables for ancilla or something like that. But that is part of what okay, I took that real safe because he was in a weird spot. That's partly what changes the AoE. But yeah, I was talking about Ice Armos, and then I got distracted. I don't know if I finished my thought, but I was watching DT the other day, and like he had a really good Ice Armos fight. And he made it look so easy, because he just did 2 arrows up, 2 arrows left, and then went up kind of counterclockwise around with them. I hit right. I hit the wrong button on the D-pad. Okay, well, 2's fine. I'm okay with the 2. I don't really like these positions. I can't believe I screwed that up. That was so free. That was a free triple too, but I didn't need it. Oof. Hey, I saved a second, somehow. That's surprising. With, my bats are gonna be all kinds of fucked, however. Okay. I almost walked into Ganon trying to dodge the bats, but I didn't, so that's good. Right down is the proper way to do that menu. If you're a pleb like me who uses lamp for torch glitch. At least for the first part. Not getting there. It's... No! Damn it! It was barely too early on that fire rod shot. Man, that was almost a really good Ganon. And I almost walked off the edge, too, and then ruined everything. Jesus. Nice 130, though. That's spicy. It was a good run with a handful of really bad rooms peppered in. But no deaths. And a gold Ganon. Look at that. Nice. Yo, thanks. Thanks for the GGs. Brahmin Meat, Crescents, Aaron. Yeah, 2 golds. My desert gold was really good. I think, yeah, is that the first Ganon I've had? Ganon gold I've had since I started derusting a couple weeks back? I think it might be. But yeah, that's really good. Thanks. Thanks for the GGs. That feels good. Finally got a run to be proud of. It's a good, like, a big step in the right direction here. No deaths. The last 2 PBs had deaths in them. So that feels nice. I only even lost time on like 4 splits, basically. Which my Dark World was like pretty consistently good in the prior PB. So the fact that I saved time in, even if it was only a little bit, in what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Yeah, I didn't even get hit on Ganon. I usually get hit by like a Trident or a Fire Bat, especially with the bats flying around in weird patterns, because I had such a bad Armos. If I can learn that Ice Armos fight properly, that'll be like a free several second time save. Probably give me some more hearts to make the climb a lot safer, like, every time, too. Close to sub 130, yeah, I know. I mean, I still have 226 from my sum of best. So the time saves are there in places. This was only 2 blue balls, so that's like, you know, a little better than average RNG. So an average run, I'd expect to lose a little bit of time there. But I can continue to figure out Spooky to get that to work better. I guess just go up a little bit more is all I need to do. Up and maybe, like, continue to hold up and right. I might... See, the thing is, I know there's a strat where you can, like, walk underneath the Stalfos instead of slashing him, too, for that Spooky setup. But, like, I don't have a good visual cue for it. So I don't like doing that as well. But I think that's faster, too. Man, I lost so much time in TR. Was that, like, the worst split? The biggest time loss? I think so. My swamp could have been better. My TR, yeah, I got Dead Rock twice. A bunch of things where I got hit by a Chain Chomp. Missed the hook shot in the torch room, so I had to wait a little bit longer on that. I bonked into the wall in that pokey key room and screwed everything up. Yeah. Ice was terrifying, but somehow still pretty fast. Cool, cool. I'm gonna see. I got pinged about something. Ah. That was like an hour and a half ago. No. Yes, it was. Okay. Never mind. You only got here for Ganon Crescents? I didn't curse the run with lurking again. I don't think that's how that works, but... I mean, the runs curse themselves, so it doesn't require any extra work. I mean, clearly, if you were here for Ganon this time, and I got a gold on Ganon, you, like, blessed the run. Oh yeah, I still have a huge time save in Hera. I almost forgot. I fell down the hole at the... I fell down 2 floors, messing up the bomb jump in Hera. So that's still, like, the biggest time save in my run, even though I saved almost 40 seconds. Like, that alone could put me at sub 130, like a better Hera split. With the exact same everything else. Because that, what is going to get? At least I think so. Maybe not quite. No, because my gold was 122 off of the previous Hera, so... I only have 30 more seconds to save there. So not quite enough to get me to sub 130. Hera does suck. That's the worst split in the whole run. Like, Desert's only bad because... only hard because Landmo. Aga sucks because the blue balls, but the rest of the split's kind of cool. I like the movement through a lot of it. And now that I know some better strats through Aga Tower, I don't mind it as much. Thieves is kind of a boring split, and like things only go wrong disastrously, usually. They either don't go wrong and everything's fine because it's an easy split, or like it goes very wrong and you like die on blind or something. This Skull Woods is going to be hard to beat. I'm probably going to do like a run back just to see what it's like running against these splits. I tend to like doing that, even though I don't expect to PB again. And I have some places I know I need to practice and some things I need to learn. Need to figure out a lot of TR and GT stuff still. But I gotta wait for the credits so it's official. I think I need to, I don't know a good way, because I know like the runs in the top 20%, which is all sub 130. You need to like show some stuff on your emulator, if you're running on emulator, to show that like you're using or not using like, what do you have to like, show your control scheme to show you're not like using two buttons mapped to this like to different keys, or two buttons mapped to the same key, or vice versa. I don't think I need to do that now, but I need to like be aware of that, because I think it's like somewhere around 130 or lower that you need to like start doing those things. I don't really know like the best way to show that.